Hello, hello, Sagittarius. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about relationships for March. All right, I'm going to use this deck. This will be the Tarot Illuminati. It's a beautiful deck. I think you'll like it. And then I'm going to use this Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. It's beautiful, and I think you'll really like it also. It's got a lot of Art Deco in it. Now, before I get started with this, I want to talk about what relationships we're talking about. And that means I'm actually going to do something we've never done before. We're going to run these cards out. It's going to be great. I think you're really going to like this reading. It has a lot to do with, it could be a relationship with a sibling, a parent, a child, somebody at work. I've pre-programmed these cards, of course, for you, Sagittarius. And I just want you to know that we're going to talk about whatever's going on by talking about who you are in the relationship. I'm going to pull a card for that right now. Now we're going to pull a card for who the other person in this relationship is. You'll find out who that is based on my description. And let's just see who you are in this relationship. Seven of Swords. This is you becoming a more empowered person, Sagittarius, in this relationship. You have at some point given up some of your power before to allow them to try and do their thing, right? You're like helping them out in some way by giving them some responsibility. But in this moment of now, you've taken it back. You've said, no, I've got it. This is my job. I will do it. I will take my power back. I will be the empowered person doing my thing. You're ready. You're ready to be the person in charge. All right. So now this card here is whoever we're dealing with. We're dealing with the Hanged Man. This is the Hanged Man. Now this person is having a situation where as much as they want to be empowered themselves and take care of things, they're hung up. They can't handle it. If you look at this card, he's actually holding himself up. Look at that. Oh my goodness, right? So be aware that this person has great potential, but is holding themselves up from moving forward by just being possibly unclear about what's going on, but also I feel uncertainty in the card. There's something about what's going on that they're not comfortable being in charge right now. Okay? So just be aware of that. That's super interesting. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for what do you bring to this relationship, all right? What do you bring to this relationship? This is the Eight of Pentacles. Hard work and determination. Physical hard work and determination. You have the capacity and the ability to do what's in front of you, physically, emotionally, all of it. You can do the physical stuff, and it actually brings you peace, Sag, to be able to do those physical things, to do that stuff, hands-on, gives you something to do, and you really like it. So that's good. Excellent. You have some hands-on work you can bring to the table. This is good. What did they bring to the relationship, all right? Three of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. So what they bring is plotting and planning and ideas. They have some ideas about what to do with the money and how to handle it. So there's something they have something to offer. Well, they're hung up, but they do have something to offer in the relationship. We just have to get them to bring it out, right? Don't hide your ideas, all right? So we're going to try and encourage these people to bring this. Now, what do you need in this relationship? Let's ask the cards. What do you need, Sagittarius? Want that one. The Fool. The Fool. You need somebody or yourself to be able to jump in. You need to jump right in. You need somebody to get in there and get on it. Do the work. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You want to just be able to go freely into the situation without being caught up or pulled back or feeling restricted. you feel a little bit restricted by their inactivity, right? They're hung up. Their hang-ups are stopping you from moving forward. Interesting. So let's pull one more card for what they need in this relationship. What do they need? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. They just need to be able to pay their bills and take care of themselves. All right? They want to keep their finances balanced. And, you know, some part of them doesn't seem to give a crap about what you're doing. But at the same time, they're like, okay, it's just a job. So somebody else has the just a job mentality while you're in it. You're in it to win it, okay? Super interesting. How does this relationship work out this month? You're going to need to inspire them, I think. The Hermit. The Hermit is here. So, interesting. The Hermit is a solution card, or is the outcome of this experience. I'm going to tell you that if the Hermit is your answer, it really speaks to people going back to their corners, which isn't necessarily helpful in this relationship, okay? I'm just saying that while this speaks of a version of a solution to this relationship where everybody goes back to their corners and everybody, you know, does what they do, but nobody gets in anyone's way, I don't know that that's going to be helpful for you right now, actually. It looks like you doing all the work and them sloughing off, but making money. All right? So that's interesting. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this deck, and because it's pre-programmed, I'm going to go ahead and cut it 3 ways, right? And I'm going to find you in this deck, your pile. And I'm going to clarify these cards right here, okay? So we have the Seven of Swords, as clarified by the Queen of Swords. You are absolutely the lady in charge, the boss of the deal, and taking your power back as the queen is going to be beneficial. Try not to hurt anybody in the process because you do kind of need some support, okay? Now, the next card over, the Eight of Pentacles, will now be clarified by the Eight of Cups. Aha. So, while you're doing all the work, you might also be walking away from somebody or something that you cared about in the past that is no longer pulling their weight. So, by moving forward with the work and taking your power back, you're leaving behind something that is no longer working. A relationship of some sort with somebody or something that isn't pulling its weight anymore. So let's look now at the Fool and clarify that. The Ten of Cups. If you jump into this situation, if you jump in willy-nilly, freely, you will have the finances and the win of the family love, family money, and family joy that you need and want so desperately. All right. So there's a lot of benefits to you doing all of this. All right. And I'm going to just say this, Sagittarius, I'm getting a really interesting vibe off these cards. I'm going to go ahead and pull some now for your counterpart and clarify the Hanged Man here. We have the Tower. When you get hung up, when this person gets hung up, everything falls apart, okay? Everything falls apart. This is the Tower. Everything does not get better. It falls apart if you get hung up too much, all right? Interesting. So let's pull another card to clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Feeling stuck in your power, right? The Three of Pentacles is plotting and planning. They bring the plotting and the planning to the table, but of course, they're feeling a bit stuck. They don't feel like their point of view is being heard. They may not be in a position where, I mean, if they're just the employee, their opinion may not matter. So the fact remains, the Eight of Swords is here, is feeling stuck and underappreciated, interesting, and isn't able, Eight of Swords is all about you needing to look at things from a different perspective to come up with a plan, all right? And then claim your power. Interesting. That's the person you're working with, all right? Now the Two of Pentacles is what they need in the situation to financially benefit themselves. And they get the Hermit. Aha, to clarify that. They want to balance their money and sit still and do nothing. So it's interesting how tied up and unclear they seem. And I just have to say this out loud. This feels like two sides of the same person. Does that make sense? There's the ambitious, intense person here, and then there's this person who is stuck like a truck. You know, this could be two sides of you, Sagittarius, and I'm just saying it out loud because that's what's coming through. Please don't shoot the messenger. The Hermit is here. Let's talk about the Hermit being the overall solution, that part of you that wants to crawl under a shell and sit still. We have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, defending your ideas, saying to the universe, hey, this is what I really want, and this is what I'm willing to do to get it. So I will encourage you now, Sagittarius, to live this side of your life instead of this side of your life, all right? We all have capacity to be dualies like this. I'm going to pull one more card for clarification on the Seven of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. Boom. Everything is speeding up. Getting moving. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is this side winning out over the Hermit. Yay. Perfect. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull the bottom card over here and share that. That is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is here saying, hey, check it out. I have my own ideas and nobody else believes what I want to do is worthy or capable or whatever. And you need to be able to support yourself. You need to be able to cheer yourself on. Be your own best advocate in this situation, all right? So we'll set that one there. And I'll pull the bottom card from this deck, which is the Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands is here saying that there's more information about how you can manifest your ideas. Your ideas are worthy and capable and able, and I'm excited to see how it goes if you can stay motivated to do your thing, okay? So don't be your own worst enemy. But at the same time, this could very easily be an employee who is just not pulling their own weight and is causing trouble. So be aware and figure out how to motivate them and stay true to yourself in the process. Things are going to speed up, okay? Once you get your ideas across, things are going to speed up, okay? Excellent. Very good. I'm happy to see this for you, Sagittarius. We will talk again in April about relationships, and as always, I will be posting every Saturday. So I will talk to you next on Saturday. Thank you.